Welcome to Small Talk. My name is David Shaw. Two images of waves have caught my attention recently. The first I caught when I was on the BBC Sport website, when I was sort of meandering about as I do. And it was a video of the largest wave that was surfed in 2020. It was a massive wave of 73.5 feet. Just try and get your head around that, 73.5 feet high. And it was surfed by a woman, a 21-year-old, Maya Gabria. She said in the interview afterwards that she was scared. And the noise of the wave breaking around her was so loud. She was so brave, so courageous, and so skillful. The second image came on my computer while I was watching a presentation given at a conference recently. It was a presentation given by Dave Bookless, who works for Arosha, a Christian company trying to enable churches to engage with climate change. And hopefully you'll be able to see it on the screen. The first wave is the wave that is threatening us at the moment. It's the wave of COVID-19. Over the recent months, it has threatened to overwhelm us. But behind that wave, gathering momentum, is the problem of finance. We're getting glimpses of it now as the Chancellor talks to us about the financial impact of 2020 and 2021. And the likelihood is that my young grandchildren will be paying the costs of what we have had to expend last year and during the course of this year. And that is bigger than the COVID wave. And then behind that, bigger still, is the wave of climate change. Now, the cartoon is misleading in one sense, because it might be possible, some people say, well, let's deal with the first wave of COVID, and then we'll deal with the wave of finance, and then we will deal with climate change. But the impact of climate change is here already, and if we don't start dealing with it now, then that massive wave, as this cartoon depicts, will overwhelm us and make life almost unbearable. I would have thought that that's where the cartoon should end. But the cartoon doesn't end there. There is a fourth wave, a bigger wave, and that is the wave of the loss of biodiversity. Now, that's in part linked to climate change, but it's primarily caused by human destruction of natural habitat. And there's every evidence that some of humans' encroachment into the wild is the cause of the first wave, the COVID-19. But this loss of biodiversity means that we don't only lose the beautiful things that we see on the Attenborough documentaries and presentations, but we lose the intricate web and networking that God has made and built in to the very fabric of creation. And that will not be possible to be restored once it is lost. But why should we care? Why should we care about that? Tempted to say, how long have you got? But we humans, according to Genesis, have been put into the garden of God's world to nurture it and to tend it, to be stewards of it, to take care of it. So ultimately, you and I will be accountable to God for the way that we have treated this gift of creation. And this year is a key year. For in November in Glasgow, nations from around the world will meet for COP26, where the next targets and mutual international decisions and agreements will be made. My brothers and sisters, if we're to take the waves seriously, then this is the year of prayer and this is the year of action. Thank you.